Hi, welcome to What's Up with DJ Now. Today we're going to be making butter pecan fudge. Okay, and I'd really appreciate it if you'd like and subscribe to my channel. And please click on the bell icon to be notified of future videos. Here's the ingredients that you'll be needing. I will be linking these in the video comments as well. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to put 1 stick of butter, which is 1/2 a cup of butter. We're going to put 1/2 a cup of brown packed sugar. And 1/2 a cup of white granulated sugar. 1/2 a cup of heavy whipping cream. And we're going to put 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. And we're going to put 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then we're going to stir this all up. We're going to have the heat on a low to medium heat level so we can get the butter and all the sugars melted together. Now these measurements for what I told you is going to make about a pan that's about 8 by 8 square pan of fudge. If you'd like to double this recipe, just double everything and you can make a 9 by 13, or you can even still do an 8 by 8. It'll all just depend on how thick you want your fudge to be. But for this that I'm making now, it's a pretty decent thickness of fudge, and it does make an 8 by 8 or a 9 by 9. So we're going to go ahead and let this boil. Now when it comes to this boil right here, we're going to set a timer for about 4 minutes. And then after 4 minutes, you're going to hear my timer's going off right now for 4 minutes. You're going to remove it from the heat. Turn the heat off. You're going to add in your powdered sugar, which is going to be the 2 cups of powdered sugar or confectioner sugar. And you're going to get your whisk and you're going to start stirring that and blending it in right away. But basically, you're going to let the fudge, when it comes to a full boil on medium-high heat, you're going to give it about 4 minutes. And then after 4 minutes, you're going to want to remove it from the heat, turn off the heat, and start stirring in and putting in your confectioner sugar and stirring it till it's nice and smooth. And then you're going to add in your nuts. And I could have cut these a little coarser. They're a little bit big chunks. You can do it for your preference, but at least chopped or even finely chopped, whatever your preference is on your nuts. I'm putting 1 cup of the pecans in there. You can toast these ahead of time in the oven if you'd like. If you don't want to toast them, you could just put them in. Toasting them gives them a little bit different of a taste. A lot of people like to toast their nuts first. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get our pan, and I have a piece of parchment paper in there, and we're going to pour that right in. And you don't have to put the parchment paper, but it helps to remove the fudge in the end so you can cut it up easier. You can also use foil if you'd like, just foil the pan, or if you just want to leave it in the pan without anything and cut it out of the pan, that's perfectly fine too. So you're just going to want to smooth this out. Just try and get it in all the corners. The more even it is, the better cut it will do and look more, you know, nice and pretty and even when you cut it. It's not super important. It just depends on how nice you want it to look in the end. But you want to try and get it, excuse me, as much even as you can so you can get, you know, uniform pieces. So just kind of smooth it out. Make sure you got it in the corners. This smells really good. And there's the close-up of it. And you're going to want to remove this off your stove and put it like on your countertop or your table or somewhere where there's no heat. I'm just showing you while it's on the stove, but I did move it. Okay, now this is 3 hours after it's set. You want to, you know, let it cool and set for about 3 hours. If you want to speed it up, you could put it in the refrigerator or you can just do it at room temperature. So you see how easy it was to remove with that parchment paper. You can just take it out, put it on your cutting board. I'm showing you how it doesn't stick. You got one big giant piece of fudge. Now we're going to cut it up. Those ends kind of frayed a little bit and got a little bit slivered because I didn't have it as thick over there. That's why I'm saying it's important to kind of push it in the corners really well. This fudge is really good. It's very, it just melts in your mouth. It's butter pecan. It's very buttery. It's very good. It's a favorite of my family's at the holidays, so I made a batch here for Thanksgiving early to show you guys. So in case you want to try and make it, it's good for Christmas, holidays, Thanksgiving, anytime. And I'm just going to show you a piece up close. The pecans in there. You're going to want to store it in an airtight, you know, container. I put it in a Ziploc. But thanks for watching my video, and I hope that you'll try and make this. Thank you. Bye-bye.